Hello, good evening. Welcome to our very first broadcast of a special edition of Steak and Eggs, late night. Everybody knows a good greasy combination of steaks, eggs for the belly, man. Help you settle it. Oh, nice loose whiskey in there. We're here with Gunhand and Mr. Nitz, two of my very close friends.
Hey, how's everybody doing? How's
it going on tonight, guys?
Hey, how's everybody?
This is definitely going to be a work in progress. So.
Oh yeah.
What old derelict D means is this is going to be frickin' AIDS.
Yes.
And we're going to blindly run through this like a blind man in orgy, just filling things out.
Running backwards in a cornfield.
Good. I wish I was ready. I didn't know we were going to go on an analogy off. I would have, prepared myself.
Yeah, you got to get one in there, derelict. D.
God damn it! Now, I see your guys' fucking cameras, so now I know I'm gonna have to get one.
Makes you want it now, huh? Makes you want it.
Yeah, now you're gonna see my fat.
I mean, I'll pull my fat titties out if you want to see them.
We're ready to look, Nick. We're ready to see you.
And then make fun of me.
That's what we're about, though. You can make fun of us.
Yeah, I'm making fun of me.
That's what this whole thing was a setup just to get you, dude.
Definitely, Nick.
Yes.
You don't know about that.
Yes. Nick loves his being ridiculed by his friends and people he trusts.
That's fucking great, you guys.
That's definitely a beautiful thing.
Holy shit! I'm apparently trying to burn down my new house because this candle does not like me.
What you got there? You got some aroma care?
No, actually, I need to go that way because I'm starting to do this thing because I want to, since I love to rage on stream, I'm trying to do something where maybe it keeps me a little calmer, which is probably never going to work because I'm a rageaholic, and me without rage is like peanut butter without jelly, or honey, whichever you fancy.
Oh yeah, honey, man, that's a good combo. I like the honey and butter. Honey and peanut butter is one of my favorites. Or when you're at the Mexican restaurant, man, you get the tortillas with the butter and the honey, man. Like some Mexican restaurants have the honey on the table before you get your sopapillas. So that's the mix right there.
I think you were looking for sopapilla and not tortillas with butter and honey.
Yeah, I think.
I think the whole time the word was sopapilla.
I said tortillas.
Tortillas.
Dude, you talking about this crazy shit makes me think of my fucking drinking days where I needed that shit just to get by.
What, the tortillas or the honey?
The anything
the
to
honey?
soak up alcohol.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was my hangover killer. Honey, that teddy bear honey.
Oh my god, I spent many a night down in Nashville, Tennessee, on fucking 2nd Avenue, which is the Strip, just like stumbling my way out of a bar after drinking myself stupid and going. They had a Sbarro on the, I guess would be the east side, on the left side of the road, and you'd see girls with fucking rug burns on their knees where they'd fallen over off their heels and shit, just like crawling into that place to get some food to soak that shit up.
Nice. Well, anyhow,
sounds like a great Nashville story.
Yeah, that's we're not trying to give any extra credit to Nashville.
Yeah, thank you, Nashville, for those tourism dollars we'll get now from those advertisements.
Yeah, yeah, free advertisements from Nashville.
Hell no.
So. Well,
probably get sued for saying that shit.
You can't get sued by well, goddamn, I guess you could get sued by a municipality, couldn't you?
This is 2019. You could get sued by a 5-year-old.
5-year-old, yeah, true. That's true, very true.
Well, we do plan on doing this on Saturday mornings, I believe, and filling in other evening times with other shows.
Just expect us to do random fucking days on random fucking topics.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's going to be, news, day-to-day events, whatever, man, sports, military, all types of stuff, man. We're very wide-versed individuals, if you haven't been able to test the substance of us yet.
And we're going to try to interact with you guys here. We're going to set up a Discord or something here so you guys can get in there, be live with us.
Also, guys, make sure you check out everybody's individual Twitch channels. We do a lot of gaming, which is how we mostly hang out. So make sure you stop by.
Got the link set up already. Got the links right there. You can click them right to it, to our Twitch.
Nice. Yeah. And Mr. Nitz, man, he's the guy. He's definitely our technician here, man. This wouldn't be possible without him. So,
yeah,
producer. Well, you gotta have a producer. That's all.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Mr. Netty.
If anybody,
Netty, that works. Whatever.
If anybody's familiar with the Joe Rogan show, this is our Jamie.
Jamie, yeah, Jamie.
Our Jamie.
Put this on the yeah. Put it on there, Nitz. Yeah. Put that on the TV for us, Nitz.
Yeah, pull it up, Jamie. Anyways, I got a couple things I'd like to pull up, man, bring to attention. I know everybody probably heard of this Roger Stone arrest that's going around.
Yeah, I am actually just in the last day or so hearing about that. Like, why is everybody shitting himself over that? Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention.
Well, at least you guys know who Roger Stone is, man. There's people out there that didn't even know who he was.
This guy was kicking it with fucking Nixon and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they like raided his house. What are they going to find? They're going to find that he's not breaking the law. Oh,
they're going to find the rough copy to his book he's trying to sell.
Yeah.
You know, there's here. I got a couple things I'd like to talk about this situation. For one, let's. Does anybody know the amount of FBI agents that were there?
Oh, I'm sure it was a fucking massive, over the top, crazy bullshit.
All right. Well, you know, I was very surprised at the number. You know, it was 27 FBI agents and local, you know, law enforcement agencies and whatnot. But I was curious. I said, geez, that was a lot, man. I could have sworn that there was probably around that number or less when they went over and killed Osama bin Laden, you know? And
yeah, when they went and murdered him, it was just like 8 dudes in the SEAL team.
SEAL Team 6. I was like, there's no way that there was only 6 fucking dudes that went in there and killed 20 people.
No, a SEAL team is the size of an alpha team. It's
I looked
8
it up.
to 12 guys.
There was 29 people. 29 people that went and killed Mr. Osama bin Laden.
there was 2.
I looked it up, man.
Squads. Yeah, but they're counting the helicopter crews.
Yeah.
I think there was 12 on the ground.
Between 8 and 12.
That's what they said. That's what I heard. The number I heard.
So I thought there was 12 on the ground. I thought there was 2 teams of 6 on the ground, and then there was whatever was in the birds.
SEAL team is set up like a special forces alpha team in the army. It's usually between 8 to 12 guys. Now it can be. You know, it can be moved around a little bit because effectively it's 2 small fire teams that work, you know, they train together for years, so they really know how to do shit.
Right.
They're all tier 1 operators, so. Holy shit, guys, I think we got like fucking viewers and shit.
I wouldn't even think about, well, okay, but okay, so here's another thing I thought about this. Roger Stone, you know, when people, you know, like, they have, when the FBI, like, indicts people, you know, usually they get a phone call. Their lawyer gets a phone call. Hey, man, you know, you got an indictment, some crazy shit, you can turn yourself on, usually that's an option. But the thing is, man, they don't get that walk, they don't get that perp walk. The guy in handcuffs, chains, shackles.
You don't get the walk of shame.
And they don't get that, you know, so they had to go show him raiding his house, and they had to put this in the media. And there was the CNN reporter, man, a CNN reporter that broke the news. Like, he was there first, and like come to find out, he flew across the country from like New York City, flew to I don't know where the hell. I think it was California or Florida. I'm not sure where it was. It was Florida. Flew and, you know, went up down there and like on a hunch. He was like, "Oh, I got a hunch." And he was like a French cameraman. Had his French cameraman. He was like, "Oh, what? You have a hunch?
Showed up.
You have a hunch? Let's go. I'm always for the hunch." And like they just showed up and then we're there. He's like, "Oh, I have this idea. Roger Stone's gonna get arrested." you know, and then like, you know, they were walking out and the media was there and they were, you know, the cops weren't all like, get back, step back. They're like, oh yeah, that's that guy that I was just eating donuts and coffee with, you know, like he was here with me the whole time. He drove here with me, you know, so it's like, it's just so.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty legit, quote unquote. Hey, Casey, mod me and Dustin to the channel.
Yeah, I will get that, but I'm just not really looking at this character, and yeah, he looks like kind of weird, like not trustworthy at all.
Who's this?
Roger Stone. He's kind of got like a character face, like he's from a movie, like he could have been an actor, you know? It just.
Well, yeah, he's a very flamboyant.
But you get me, like he looks like an actor, and actors are paid to deceive you, so it's just kind of fucking weird. That's all.
Well, yeah, I mean. He has to do with politics. Might as well just expect he's a liar.
Yeah, exactly. It just.
But
he's got this smirk in this picture. I want to put this picture up on the stream real quick.
Got the two fingers.
You guys got to see this picture. I'm putting this picture up.
Holy shit!
Of course.
Look at this NBC. It's actually his hands, but I swear to God, it looks just like the picture that Nixon did, and it's just hilarious.
Here, I'm putting this picture up because this is what I'm looking at of this guy and his smirk.
But there's all that news to come out. See what happens, man. It just
look at the smirk on this guy's face right here, dude. It just says
of Trump, man. It's all circulating around that, and
it's because those poor little peeps, they are worried about their power.
Look at Jamie.
Yeah.
Look at Jamie.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking at. See,
he should be our new member.
Yeah, he could be our honorary fourth member. Yeah.
Welcome, Roger. Well, Roger, how do you feel about this new indictment?
I feel great.
I feel great about it, you guys. I have no idea what he sounds like, but
it was a pleasure.
I don't know, but it's pretty fucking great.
I can't. Wow, Mr. Stone, it's a joy to have you here. I can't imagine you gracing us with your just joy.
Yeah, thanks for appearing on the show here. This was such on a limb, you know, just on a limb here. You appeared up on the show.
Fucking Vape Nation over here sending out his smoke signals.
Yeah,
holy shit, dude.
Well, I mean, listen, I would.
He's representing the millennials for us here, buddies.
Let's go ahead and my next story I would like to bring to the table.
All right, so see you later, Roger. So everybody say you later, Mr. Stone.
Bye, Mr. Stone.
Bye, Mr. Stone. Don't let the door hit you. Creak. All right, so what are we doing here?
We are fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, we're retarded. We lost our 2 viewers. We had some. There were 2 people fucking watching this.
Man. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Oh, anyways. Well then,
dude, seriously, Casey, do /mod and do both of our names so we can fucking help.
What do you need us to do?
Well, we need to be moderators in case people come into the chat and start doing some crazy shit. Also, Casey, what you'll have to do is you'll have to set up like chat rules and shit because you don't want people coming in, too off the wall.
Yeah, boys, we got somebody watching right now for sure. We got a couple people watching. Thanks for popping in. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Apricot de fruit. I don't know how the hell to say that, but
apricot de fruit.
Droop fruit. Apricot droop fruit. I'm a hillbilly. I cannot pronounce that, but.
Yeah, we are from the South,
and I feel like I should know who Commander Root is, but that's a real familiar name.
Commander Root's, yeah, because he's always in my stream.
Yeah, well, he popped on over here for a minute. He was in here at one point.
No, that's good.
Nice. Oh yeah, my other one I want to talk about, man. You guys, does this name ring a bell? I'm sure it doesn't. I won't be surprised. Jesse Smollett.
What the fuck is that? Is that your like high school nemesis?
Yeah,
he died or something?
Yeah, I've no idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
No idea. All right, Jesse Smollett. Have you guys ever heard of this? It's a very, very popular show. Empire. You ever heard of that?
Okay, yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
All right.
I haven't watched it, but I know of it.
This gentleman, he's a young 36-year-old African American. I'm not sure what the proper nomenclature is. I don't want to offend anybody.
Sounds pretty good how you had it.
Cool.
Or you could say Black American.
Whatever. I'm open for whatever. Regardless.
We'll go African American for now. That's I think that's what's still accepted.
He's a dude, but for the story, his race is important. So, regardless,
You can
just
call him a
to
dude
sum
with
up-
extra melatonin or melanin.
But hey,
Melanin.
there he goes, man. Absolutely.
Extra
Regardless, the
melanin.
story goes this, man. He was a victim of some hate mail recently, and it was I'm not 100% sure what the mail was. I should have looked up what the letter said.
Hate
But
mail from
it was homophobic and racist and blah blah blah. And the Fox Empire, the whole multi-billion-dollar company, offered the man more security, and he decided that he didn't want it. He'd be okay without the extra security. And come to find out, a couple weeks go by, a month, whatever it is, and he gets attacked. He gets attacked by these white guys or whoever the hell it was, and he ends up at the hospital, the ER, with a rope around his neck still, and like it says bleach got poured on him. And if you like look into the story, the description of the people is like insane. Like they had MAGA hats on and ski masks, and like the person that saw these people in the morning before he got attacked, like talk about all the crazy details of this guy's clothes. Like he had camel colored shoes with his pants too short, revealing hunter socks, and like all this crazy shit, dude.
That's incredibly specific.
I know.
Almost like it was made up.
Oh my god, could you imagine? But so now in like the words that these guys said, like this is MAGA country, and why they're like attacking this guy, and so now it's turned into a fucking hate crime.
Oh
Race
my god.
Shit,
if okay. For everyone out there that's watching this, I know there's like 2, but seriously, if you're watching this and you actually think people are like that, I don't know, just go sit down, maybe have a cigarette. If you don't smoke, just have a Coke, and then rethink your choices in life, because if you are that close-minded, you are something.
Yeah, definitely. But it's insane, man. It's just more rhetoric. It's more hate rhetoric, man.
It's gotten out of control is what it is. Everybody's got to have something to be pissed off about these days.
Oh yeah.
When they could be at home dealing with their lives and making their lives better and the people that they love's lives better. No, they want to go and fucking get all crazy. Oh, cool.
Oh my god, I've never been a mod.
You have to. You're a mod on mine, you cock tease.
I'm pretty sure you're a mod on mine too, but it's not like you guys are ever on there because we're always playing together, so there's no reason for us to really be mods.
Well, we mod each other's bullshit by creating more of it.
Yeah, I know. Usually that's what I'm doing in yours. Hey, viewer, welcome back. Welcome back, viewer.
Right. Man.
Positivity bot. Nice. We got a nice bot in there.
Yeah, that one's from mine too.
A positivity bot. What does this mean?
He just wants you to be positive.
Yeah, positivity. Nice going.
Right on.
Hey, have you found some notifications for this yet? Because I would say there's a new one from Nerd or Die called Kinetic that looked really good that I think would probably go well in this.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I was gonna work on that this weekend and see what's out there, see what's
Go on YouTube and look up Nerd or Die, and then look at the Kinetic one.
All right.
And it because obviously we're gonna use the overlay as it stands, but just the pop-ups would be great to have.
I was definitely wanting a follower thing, a follow alert, a sub alert, something like that.
We need a follow alert, a sub alert, and any kind of donations in a bits jar and all that good shit.
What was that? What's that, D?
Is that are we done? We're talking about structuring of the stream with all our guests.
Well, yeah. I guess that should have been on the break there. We got, yeah.
Hey, well, whatever. We're just fucking. It's called wing it, boys. Chicken wing that shit.
I guess I gotta have like a keyword. So like if I'm trying to whisper in your ear, you don't reply to me. You just keep talking.
Yeah.
I need like if I ever say dickhead, no.
Something that is disheartening. Why
Yeah.
don't we talk about something that's a little more on the.
Let's get more upbeat here. We've been 20 minutes of this downtrodden shit. I mean, if we went downtrodden, we'll watch Fox News and CNN.
They're like, yeah, we might. I didn't come to the stream to make myself want to go watch CNN.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, well then let's talk a little video game action. All three of us are players on many different video games. We like to play some. We play what's called Arma, and we play a mod on Arma called Altus Life. Basically, think Grand Theft Auto thrown into a military type shooter. And well, on this particular one that we play, we all play civilians, but I also play as a medic. I was playing medic today when there are certain medic rules, and one of the medic rules is you're supposed to value your life. So I had a person attempt to accost me with a weapon, so I fled, valuing my life. Makes sense so far, guys? Everybody's good with this? At least the premise of running away from somebody with a gun would be considered valuing your life?
Yeah. That was the way the rules are written, sure. Yep.
Okay. So, I didn't get away. I almost did. I made it right to the edge of a corner and he got me, but that's neither here nor there. So life goes on and blah, blah, blah. Well, one of the admins, who happens to be a senior member of the medics, yanks me into a channel and proceeds to threaten me with a, basically his words were, all right, it's going to be one of two things. You're either going to take a 1-day ban or a 1-week suspension. So I proceeded to go about the I'm not going to accept either of those, and I talked my way out of it and end up nothing happening to me. Basically, I said, well, if you're going to force someone into complying with something anyone says, regardless of what is going on around them, then you shouldn't have players playing the medics. They should be NPCs that have no choice in the matter. So I talked a big game, and basically I got myself out of that bullshit, which was pretty cool. I actually have a lot of that conversation on my stream. So
yeah, that guy, I don't know if that guy forgot you were like a streamer or something, but he just sounded like he didn't know anything when you were telling him that. He was like,
did you watch it?
Yeah, I went back and watched some of it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was fucking... I just like full on was like, no.
Yeah, you were like, nah, that's not gonna happen. He's just like, I'm gonna go talk to my
I'm gonna go confer with my colleagues.
My colleagues. I was just like, I can't believe he used the word colleagues. He's straight, dude, because I just have that image in my head. This dude may weigh 100 pounds dripping wet. He's probably about 6'2", and he just sits there, and this is what he does. It's like, my colleagues. I just...
This is my calling in life. I love video games, guys, and if
I know.
paid to play video games, that would be awesome. But at no point will video games ever be so serious that it will affect my life.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, and that's clearly what was happening today. Dude, and then when he came back in, that was
like Mercury was like full on. Since I am the coordinator, you will listen to what I'm... No, I won't. I pretty much said that to him. I was like, no, I'm going to do what I want. And if you don't want me to be a medic anymore, fine. I won't be one. Because this is a game.
Yeah. Clearly.
It was pretty fantastic.
I don't need your extra rules in my life.
Well, no, to their side... Fine. You should have some rules, because if you don't have any of the rules, then people will just, nothing will get done. But they don't need to be so stringent that takes the person's choice out. Free will is the best thing that we have in this world. And it's about the only thing we truly actually have, is our ability to make our own decision.
Very true.
Okay.
Taking that into religious levels now.
Oh yeah, we're not going into religion tonight. We'll wait for another Saturday for that. Here's another thing. Not so happy, but still upbeat. Fucking casinos. Oh my god. Seriously, Indian casinos make me sad.
What? Man, I think it's probably payback for all the years the white man made Indians sad.
What kills me about the Cherokee casinos is they openly take the fucking fine. Basically, what I've learned, because I've talked to people that actually worked for the gaming commission, because I used to work for a casino.
Hi.
Um,
When you worked for a casino, Nick, I never heard this story.
It was back before I met you.
Really?
It was back in 2010. I worked for a casino for like 6 months.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just a security guard, but I mean,
that's hardly work at a casino. I mean, we worked in inn, I guess, but you didn't like work. Did you work for them?
Yeah, I worked for the casino.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll count it. We'll count it. You worked at a casino.
I had to go and move their money around and talk to all the people.
You know, it's because it's like
So
the security.
I got to actually like talk to people that knew what they were talking about. So basically, here's what happens: you are required by law to have so much of a percentage of winnings go out. You're required to pay out so much. It's usually a dollar amount that equates to a certain percentage of, like, if you say you have 20,000 spins on a slot machine in a day, you have to have X amount of wins. Cherokee casinos, I don't know if all of them, but I know the one up here in Siloam takes the fine. If you don't have that standard, the gaming commission fines you. And it's so much a month. And they take the fine because the fine is cheaper than them paying out the correct amount.
Yeah, that's why you call them no-nos.
Yeah, but it's kind of a punch in the dick. It's like, dude, come on.
When you go to the casino, man, if you do anything other than playing poker, maybe some blackjack if you're really goddamn good, but not even then because they kick you out when you win. I mean, poker's the way to go because you're playing against the other assholes.
I was dead the other day, dude. I could not get a fucking thing going.
It's the worst, man.
Well, you know what kills me is auto shuffle decks. Auto shuffle decks set the hands up for the seats to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking hate that. I think auto shuffle decks should be banned out of casinos. Because, yeah, I know a dealer can cheat too, but it's much easier for somebody to catch a dealer cheating than an auto shuffle deck.
They set it hands up to be like extravagant, you know. How the hell does that guy catch the one outer? How does he catch the one fucking outer every fucking time, but never at a home shuffle, home game hand shuffle?
I'll tell you one that I had. I was playing at a casino. I got in 5 hands. I got pocket jacks 3 times. It was the same 2 jacks all 3 times.
Fucking nice.
And I lost 2 of the 3 hands, and the only reason I won one of those 3 hands is because I pushed a guy off kings.
Yeah. Just being aggressive.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, because that just makes you go, ugh.
Oh, yeah, man. I've had a lot of gut-turning adventures at the casino.
Yeah, me too. Way too many.
Yeah.
So I've kind of banned myself out of Cherokee for the foreseeable future. I think I'm going to start going up to whatever, Indigo Sky, which used to be Border Town.
Oh yeah.
My second wife is I met her at Border Town. She was a blackjack dealer.
Nice.
So I'll probably run into her most likely, but that's okay. I don't really care. Well, I mean, it's not going to change my mind. I'm going to.
You'll be the bigger man, huh, Nick?
Yeah, I'll go and make money and then call her a fucking cunt whenever I see her.
Easy with it, man. We got children out here.
Yeah, the children. Yeah, we got children. Yeah, we're trying to teach children how to be men on this channel.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of fatherless bullies out there that need to learn how to be a man.
Yep.
You talk about the scorn you have about your ex-bitch of a wife.
Well, I'm sorry. She was a turd. She started off great, but she became a turd.
Oh, God.
And once you get to turd status, I have no pity for you.
Right, I hear you.
Dude, we can't all land 10s like you, D.
Oh, don't even start with me, man.
Dude, she's a fucking 10, man. You better put a fucking ring on that shit before somebody comes in and snoops that shit off.
Bro, I'm working on it. Don't worry.
The fuck does Snoop mean?
It means fucking Snoop.
I think it's called swoop.
I got the long plan.
Snoop, swoop, whatever.
Snoop. I was like, what does Snoop Dogg got to do with anything?
Somebody might come in doing a Snoop Dogg dance and take her away, man.
Snoop her out, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's something I got to be aware of. Appreciate it.
Yeah, gotta warn you.
Watch out for the snoopers, okay?
Watch out for Snoops.
I guess I'm gonna bet.
You see Snoop coming down the street, be worried, dude. Snoops.
Anyways, well, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful day.
Okay, so Casey, you're up.
I'm just producing. You guys are the.
Bitch, you gotta get some fucking talk too, buddy.
Yeah, I'm in it.
This is a trifecta.
Casey doesn't.
We're on it right now. This is
Yeah, that's all he has. Though.
I'm actually looking up some.
You see everything on the Twitch.
Is all the pretty pictures.
So the overlay and the gun hand and all the fucking shit. And
that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of the producer, trying to keep your show along.
I still can't believe you took my voice and you distorted it. That shit's priceless.
Yeah, dude. I added like 5 or 6 tracks, put you through some auto tune, some reverb, delay. God. Yeah. One of the tracks is actually you. You're in there. It's actually you in there somewhere.
Oh, wow. I bet you were laughing the whole time.
Dude, I should have been streaming it the whole time, ear to ear, just laughing the whole time because it was kept playing and kept playing. The whole time I made the video, it was just playing and kept playing, and I was just laughing the whole time. Steak and eggs!
Well, I mean, come on. We were doing like the Flash Gordon thing.
I know. It was so fucking hilarious, too, because it fits. You had it. Breakfast of Champions!
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that was a great one, man.
I'm smiling now about it. I'm still laughing. That shit was fucking funny.
It was pretty funny.
Because when he said he got you to sing, and I was like, "Oh, please God, tell me somebody clipped that." And he's like, "Yep."
I'm sure it's probably on my fucking
It is.
stream
It was
somewhere.
there. It is there.
Yeah, we took it off your stream,
Oh
bro.
shoot, dude! I gotta go see this.
You could have deleted it, man, but
I thought you did delete it because I couldn't find it real easy.
No,
but
dude. If it's that funny, I want it to be up there.
No, it's classic. It made the theme song.
The theme song. It'd be the future. It'd be on people's phones. Ring fucking.
Oh shit!
ring.
There it is. Oh, I'm gonna watch this shit later.
and you sound so childlike in your da-da-da-da. It's like perfect. Yeah, it's like perfect cut music to a Benny Hinn fucking skit.
Yeah, well, that was the point.
I know, it's fucking classic, dude.
I mean, that's what you got to do. You just got to fucking go with it and not care. Man, dude, I'm telling you, so many of my stories was no shit there I was, and I'm telling you, it was always that me and my friends, when we would go out, we would call it wacky adventures because something would occur. Every time there was no fail. Somebody would end up running down the street naked because they had to leave their clothes in a hurry. I mean, some dude would get in a fight at a bar. I mean, there's just something was going to happen if there was me and my friends and alcohol involved.
These military buddies.
Yeah, this was back in my wild and crazy days.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, military dudes are a breed of their own when it comes to partying.
It can be a lot of fun to have some Joes around.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I got some ideas you probably did.
I remember me and my buddy Ed, man, we were at a bar one night, and we were drinking, and Edwin picked a song on the jukebox. Oh, or he wanted to play a song, I think, and he went to go play a song, and this big fucking Marine dude came up to him. This is probably 2010, 11-ish. Big dude came up to him at the jukebox, and he was like, "No, man, nobody. I just got back from, deployment. Jukebox is mine tonight. Nobody's playing any music on it." And my buddy Ed, man, he's a little scrawny dude. And this dude was fucking big, dude. This is a big fucking guy. My buddy Ed came over to me. We're at the bar. He comes up to me and says, "That motherfucker over there, man, God damn it, wouldn't let me fucking play me music." I was like, "What?" And I already buddied up with this guy at this bar. We're pretty frequent there, and he was an old Army veteran, man, from fucking Nam.
Oh shit!
And
I can see where this is going.
Yeah, I remember this story.
So Ed came over to me and told me what happened. That old man heard, and he said, "What?" He said, "What'd that fucking moose say to you?" It's like, oh no.
That's
I was like,
fucking great. Fucking great, dude.
Ed told him, and the guy was like, okay. He had his fucking, had his leather riding fucking vest on. Fucking stood up, man.
Oh boy.
Walked right over to that guy, man. And that motherfucker, sure as shit, just like, stood up, stepped back, watched the guy put some music in, and left him alone, man. That's the thing about military, though, man.
Yeah.
Like, they got respect for, their own, right? They see
Yeah.
somebody that's, clearly.
Hey, that'd have been like some little college kid, man. Oh, the fight had been on.
Oh, yeah. He had respect, though. So,
Let me tell you about a good old fight when it comes to fucking basically the same thing. This was another bar in Nashville called The Stage. And it's a beautiful, beautiful bar. If you ever are in Nashville, go to that bar. They do live country music on Saturday nights, and the way they play, it's awesome. And basically, the bar is set up for rednecks, bikers, and soldiers. It's kind of one of those. If you're not in one of those groups, you're still welcome to come in, and you're still welcome to have a great time. But it's not necessarily the bar for you. You won't be the prime clientele, pretty much. So, me, my buddy David, and my buddy Dan, we the three Amigos is what we called ourselves. We always rolled together, so we rolled in there, just doing our normal Saturday night, having fun, drinking, being crazy. And these four gentlemen kind of parked themselves right in front of us, right? And you can tell they're in their early 20s. They're dressed really well, but it's more of these are probably rich kids, maybe college students, because in Nashville, Tennessee is where they have Vanderbilt, so there's a lot. It's a big college town as well.
Oh yeah.
So we're sitting here and we're just doing our thing, and this is in 04, probably 3, maybe 4 months after we'd gotten back, maybe 5, but it was still pretty early in 04. And that bar is, because Fort Campbell's 45 minutes from Nashville, Tennessee.
My brother fucking boot camp there.
Yeah. So they quite often, these bars will cater to soldier clientele, and they'll always be pretty happy about the soldiers and stuff. So at that time, almost every Saturday night, they would do a shout out to all the soldiers that had returned home, and they'd always be like, welcome back to the 101, good job out there, fellas. And it always would elicit a cheer from the crowd, and everybody would have a good time. Well, they did that, and us three are sitting behind these four guys, and as they did it, those everybody's yelling, yay, cheering and stuff. Those four kids are like, boo, and they're saying some things that I'm not going to repeat on this stream.
Wow, that seems like a very logistically smart plan.
Yeah, well, that's why I told you what kind of bar it was. So Dan being the Hispanic guy, about 6'4", about 270 solid muscle. I'm 5'10", and at the time I'm about 220 solid muscle. And David's 5'11" and about the same. So we're all, we're not small guys. So Dan walks because they're only about 5 feet ahead of us. He walks up and he taps one on the shoulder and says, "Hey guys, that's fine. You can have your opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. But maybe in this bar, keep those sentiments to yourself. You got a lot of soldiers in here and former soldiers, and we holy shit." I'm looking. I just saw your dollar bill you put up there.
Yeah, I found this dollar I found this dollar, man, and I haven't spent it yet. I laughed really
Well,
hard.
that's pretty fucking great.
That's funny as hell.
So, yeah. So he asked them politely, or is at least polite as someone who's deeply offended by what someone just said can say it. Well, all four of them turn around, and the one he said it to proceeds to cuss him up and down and basically say, "You ain't gonna do shit." So Dan looks back at us. We kind of look at him, and Dan grabs the first two of them because this dude, Dan was a mountain of a guy. He grabs the first two of them by their fucking necks and just proceeds to take them straight to the ground. I go in swinging and I just lay a few straight on this kid on the right, and David, sure enough, pulls a fucking 300 kick square to a dude's fucking gut, man. I mean, he just front kicks the fucking piss out of this guy.
Good guy.
And basically, the ass whipping of their lives ensues on them.
Oh yeah.
After a few moments, it was an extended few moments because I think everybody was kind of just like, yeah, we're going to let this one go for just a second. Yeah. So after a few moments of us proceeding to beat the piss out of them, they pull everybody off of them, escort them outside. They're calling for the cops and everything, and everybody's like, well, we don't know what happened. And me, fucking David and Dan are over at the bar with our favorite bartender. She's awesome. We were regulars to her. We'd always go see her. She was really cool. Her name was Michelle, if I remember right. Really nice girl. And we're just having beers and fucking chilling, and cops come to us. Do you guys know anything about what happened? We're like, I don't know what you're talking about. We didn't get arrested that night.
Like, all I know is the bottom of this beer bottle.
Yeah. But let's just say both of my fists were good and sore for about 4 days after that.
Oh yeah. Sometimes people need an ass whooping, man. That's all there is to it.
Gotta blacken an eye to open it.
That is true. Well, boys, I think that
Yeah, it's anybody got any
success.
tidbits here? Any D's bits?
D's bits.
Definitely, man. Do you have a?
Are you sure you modded us? Because I don't have the mod sword.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
modded.
you do.
Yeah, you do.
You have a sword?
You're on mine.
I'm
On
looking
my
at it.
screen.
Oh, I just don't see it on mine, I guess.
You and him are definitely modded.
See,
You
I see Dustin's sword. Maybe it's just because I got the Twitch Prime logo too.
Yeah, you got a crown and a sword on mine.
Yeah, I see both of yours.
Okay, well that's fine. Just wondering. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good show. Hey, I want to thank everybody that stopped by for listening to his bullshit.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. I'm gonna turn the outro music on here, and then you guys can talk on the outro here.
Oh my God, we'll have a party then. It was a great time, boys. Enjoyed it. There'll be many more nights of this.
Oh yeah, we'll do it up. We'll do it up. Try to hit one up next Saturday morning.
Yep, we'll get
Yep.
a little more scheduling in it a little bit here.
Yeah, we're gonna get it on more of
A platform, I guess. I don't know.
Kate, did you have it set to record the video? You do, right?
Yeah, it's recording.
Cool. I'm gonna just watch it back here later and just kind of see how we look.
Yeah, it'll take about 10-15 minutes for it to load. I don't know how long it'll actually take for this long of a video, but it will load up.
You guys want to maybe go
You
hit
got
up
the stream?
CFE's
Stop the stream, Casey, right?
No, not yet. It's still rolling out.
Oh, okay.
Rolling out.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next Saturday.
Button, I guess.
See you next Saturday, you guys.
Adios.